So, it's been almost a week since the fight, and my world seems to revolve around it since. I mean, it's all anyone at school talk has been talking about, and it's been pretty cool. I mean, it's a nice feeling to have everyone come up to me and tell me how cool it was that it happened, and congratulate me, and they're like some hillside guys that I never even talked to before in my life, and they came up to me and pat me on the back. I'm like, good job. And even the occasional Riverbrook person says nice things to me. So it's been crazy. And then it's funny because even John himself has apologized to me for trying to jump me, and we shook hands, and I honestly think we're good. I've even heard rumors of him defending me to some other Riverbook kids, which is pretty awesome of him. And I have to admit that I didn't think John was that kind of guy. I thought he was a bully and a hothead. But to hear him doing things like that, acting like a gentleman after getting beat up, I have to say I have respect for that. That's pretty cool. And so, as far as I'm concerned, this thing between John and me is over. And in fact, if I have anything to do with it, maybe even this whole Riverbrook Hillside thing is over too. I mean, every time I talk about the fight, I try to say that. I try to say, hey, yeah, well, it looks like we're getting along now. And I end up talking about the fight a lot, so it's spreading around, and I think it might be catching on, which is pretty cool. And the fact that everyone's been so vocal about it, it also has its downsides. It's not just been cool. The school found out, and I got detention for a couple of nights last week. And they even threatened to kick me off the basketball team. I mean, can you believe that? So, luckily they've stopped pursuing that. So I'm like, oh, that was close. But I was super scared for a little bit. But then Hannah's giving me the cold shoulder now too. I mean, apparently she's very anti-violence. So me getting into a fight made her really upset. I tried talking to her about it, explain what happened, that it wasn't my fault. But she generally doesn't even let me get a word in edgewise. It's just come on, I need to explain this. And then I'm having a hard time figuring out because 80% of the time she's mad about it and frustrated, just won't talk to me. Then the other 20% she seems proud of me. I have no idea what's going on. The girls are just crazy. I can't figure them out. Oh yeah, and then the school called my mom. So that was great and told her about the fight. So she was super upset, grounded me for a couple nights, which was not very nice. But to be honest, I was way more worried about how my dad would react. But for some reason, surprisingly, he took it actually really well. I mean, in front of my mom, he's been very stern and gave me a hard time because he kind of has to. He's my dad. But when it's just the two of us, he told me how awesome he thought it was. Beating up 3 kids without taking a punch was something apparently was pretty impressive, and he made me tell him the whole story a few times through. It's funny. I mean, nothing I ever do seems to be enough for him, but then all of a sudden getting into a fight seems to be the exception. It's just what? It seems strange to me, but I'll ride it for as long as it lasts. It's nice to see something other than disappointment in his eyes, you know? So, yeah. Craziness.